Imagine a honeymoon where every moment feels like a dream come true. Ly Tu Diem and Toan escape to a breathtaking highland where morning mist drapes emerald hills and the scent of wildflowers fills the air. They ride through sunlit valleys, laughter echoing across coffee plantations, and watch the sunset from hilltops, feeling the pure joy of being together. As night falls, a crackling campfire and a sky full of stars witness their whispered promises and tender moments, sealing their love forever. The highland greeted Ly Tu Diem and Toan with a breath as soft as silk. As their car rolled to a gentle stop on the narrow dirt road, dawn had just begun to stretch its pale fingers across the sky. Mist drifted lazily over the hills, thin and delicate, like a bridal veil, almost as if the land itself was welcoming them into its quiet sanctuary. Diem stepped out first, and the cool air brushed against her cheeks, carrying the faint fragrance of wildflowers that only bloomed in these remote heights. She closed her eyes for a moment, letting it wash over her, letting every worry fall away like petals in the wind. Toan came around the car, a quiet smile tugging at his lips as he saw her standing there, her hair lifting gently in the breeze. Without a word, he wrapped his arms around her from behind. The warmth of his embrace contrasted beautifully with the crisp air, and she leaned into him instinctively, as if his presence was the only thing that truly existed in this vast world of clouds and hills. "From today," he whispered softly beside her ear, "it's just you and me." The simplicity of the words made Diem's heart flutter. Before them, the landscape spread wide and wild, rolling hills cloaked in emerald grass, stretches of pine forest whispering secrets from afar, and narrow pathways that curved like soft brushstrokes along the slopes. The rising sun cast a peach-colored glow across the sky, turning the mist into an ocean of shimmering silver. For a moment, it felt unreal, as if they had stepped into a forgotten painting, one that had waited countless years for someone to reawaken it. Their little wooden bungalow rested on a gentle rise overlooking the valley. Built from dark timber and accented with woven lanterns that still glowed faintly from the night before, it looked like a warm refuge tucked between earth and sky. Diem's hands slipped into Toan's as they walked toward it, their footsteps sinking softly into the dew-kissed grass. Every detail around them felt enchanted: the distant call of mountain birds, the quiet hum of the morning wind, the smell of damp soil rich from the night's cold breath. Diem felt something inside her settle, something deep and peaceful, as if this place had brushed a tender hand across her soul. When they reached the porch, Toan gently lifted her hand and kissed her fingertips. He said, "Let's make memories here, ones we'll never forget." Diem looked at him, her eyes glimmering with both affection and wonder. She knew this was more than just a honeymoon. It was a beginning, a doorway into a life they would build together, step by step, breath by breath, heart to heart. And as the mist slowly lifted, revealing the full beauty of the highland, she realized that this moment, quiet and fragile, would be one she carried for the rest of her life. The afternoon sun bathed the highland in a gentle golden glow as Ly Tu Diem and Toan set off on their little adventure. They rented a small, weathered motorcycle, its engine humming like a contented animal as they navigated winding paths through rolling hills. Each turn revealed new wonders: endless stretches of coffee plantations, their leaves glistening under the warm sunlight, and patches of wildflowers swaying in the breeze as if dancing just for them. Diem's laughter rang out freely, echoing across the valleys, pure and joyous, filling the air with the music no instrument could ever match. Toan glanced at her through the corner of his eyes, the smile on his lips widening as he listened. There was nothing more beautiful than seeing her so carefree, so radiant. They stopped on a small ridge overlooking a verdant valley where the wind carried the faint scent of earth, tea leaves, and wildflowers mingled together. The view was breathtaking. Hills rolling endlessly into the horizon, the sky painted in hues of gold and soft orange as the sun began its slow descent. Diem leaned against Toan's shoulder, resting her head lightly as he wrapped an arm around her. Between them, a small basket held a simple afternoon tea, steaming gently in the cool mountain air. They sipped slowly, savoring the warmth of the tea as well as the warmth of the moment. Toan reached out and brushed a stray strand of hair from Diem's face. "I wish we could stay like this forever," he said softly. His words were tender, carried on the wind, and Diem looked up at him with eyes shining like sunlight through morning mist. "Maybe we can," she replied, a playful smile curling her lips, "if we never let the world reach us here." As they continued their ride, the highland revealed more of its magic. Narrow paths flanked by rows of fragrant tea plants led to hidden waterfalls, their waters sparkling like diamonds under the sun. Birds darted between the trees, their songs weaving with the rustle of leaves. At each stop, Diem would hop off the bike, twirling like a child in the open air, Toan watching her with an expression of pure adoration. He loved these moments of simple joy, the quiet intimacy of sharing laughter and silence in a place untouched by the rush of the world. As the sun sank lower, painting the sky in shades of crimson and lavender, they found a small hilltop to watch the sunset. Sitting side by side, legs dangling over the edge, they held hands, fingers entwined, hearts beating in quiet rhythm. Diem leaned her head on Toan's shoulder again, feeling an overwhelming sense of happiness and peace. The day had been filled with light, laughter, and the unspoken promise that this love, gentle yet steadfast, would carry them through all the days to come. And in that golden light, with the highlands stretching endlessly around them, they felt as if time had slowed, as if the world had folded itself around their love, protecting it, cherishing it, celebrating it. Every breath, every smile. Night fell softly over the highland, wrapping the hills and valleys in a blanket of deep blue, sprinkled with countless stars that shimmered like scattered diamonds. The air was crisp, carrying the faint scent of pine and earth, and in that serene silence, Ly Tu Diem and Toan found a stillness they had never known. Their little bungalow glowed warmly, lanterns casting gentle pools of light, and outside, a small campfire crackled, sending sparks dancing into the night sky. Diem sat close to Toan, her head resting lightly on his shoulder, the warmth of the fire mirrored by the warmth of his embrace. The world felt impossibly vast, and yet intimately theirs. They talked softly, sharing dreams and little confessions, the kind only spoken under the witness of stars in quiet mountains. Laughter mingled with the hiss of the fire, creating a melody that seemed to belong only to them. Toan brushed a loose strand of hair from Diem's face, his fingers lingering gently against her skin. "I could stay like this forever," he murmured, his voice low, a tender echo in the still night. Diem lifted her gaze to meet his, her eyes reflecting the firelight and the depth of her joy. "And I would never want to leave," she replied, smiling, feeling the truth of it in her very bones. Toan reached into his pocket and pulled out a small, carefully carved wooden box. Diem's curiosity piqued, and as he opened it, a delicate silver bracelet gleamed in the firelight, engraved with their initials. "This," he said softly, sliding it onto her wrist, "is a promise. No matter where life takes us, no matter what storms come, I will always choose to be by your side." Diem's eyes glistened with tears of happiness as she clasped his hands in hers. The bracelet felt like more than metal. It was a tangible memory, a symbol of the bond they had strengthened through laughter, love, and shared wonder in this Highland paradise. Around them, the Highlands slept, yet seemed to lean in closer, cradling the couple in a quiet embrace. The gentle whisper of the wind through pine trees sounded like a lullaby, and the distant call of night birds added a tender accompaniment. Diem rested her head once more against Toan's chest, feeling the steady rhythm of his heartbeat as a comfort and a promise all at once. "This place, this moment, it's perfect," she whispered. Toan pressed a kiss to her forehead, his own heart brimming with contentment. "Not just this place. You and me, this is perfection." As the fire dwindled to glowing embers, they remained side by side, hands entwined, hearts intertwined. Every sigh, every glance, every soft word was an imprint on the canvas of their love, a memory as permanent as the mountains themselves. The Highland, bathed in starlight, seemed to celebrate them, offering a silent witness to the beginning of a lifetime together.
Hello, xin chào tất cả các khán giả của kênh Lý Tu Diem Review. Vậy là trong câu chuyện hôm nay của chúng ta thì Diễm và Toàn đã có một tuần đi chơi vui vẻ sau khi cưới của hai người. Hai người đã đi hưởng tuần trăng mật với nhau. Mọi tình tiết hấp dẫn về câu chuyện tình yêu Diễm và Toàn sẽ còn được kể ở video tiếp theo. Các bạn nếu thấy video hay hấp dẫn, hãy bấm vào nút subscribe để đăng ký kênh, sẽ nhận được thông báo mới nhất về các tập phim sẽ được phát sóng hàng ngày trên kênh nha. Cảm ơn các bạn rất nhiều. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.